gone beyond the mere physical level. Your skills are now at the point of...
Welcome to the Cow Construct. Welcome to the Cow Construct in 2021. Happy New Year, guys. You know that, yes, sis, we were in the guk. And in my head, I'm like, I can't say we were in the guk because you know that meme where it's like at 11:59, 12:01. Because that's how the world kind of works, you know what I mean? Like the dates change, but at the same time, it doesn't mean that situations are going to change or whatever. But I don't like looking at it from that perspective. I like to be more positive about it. Oh my gosh, welcome, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe and share my content, child. But yeah, I don't like to look at a new year as something that's negative or a repetition or 2021. I don't like that. Like, I'd rather just have it as a fresh start. There's no point in me being negative. So today, I wanted to share 5 things that I'm going to be taking into 2021. And I said that I was going to do a 2020 review, but I decided that because it was so guk, I feel like I should just, if I refer to it, I'm only going to be referring to it in a way that it made me learn something for now. But I don't think it's going to help to reflect, like, some things are just bad. And, like, you don't have to talk about how bad they are. Like, we know. We all went through that thing. Like, I'm not going to go into the details of the things that I went through personally. But anyways, let's get started. I'm going to look down at my notes, but these are just 5 lessons of things that you can take into 2020. Okay, so lesson number 1 is self-awareness. Because COVID really forced us to spend a lot of time with ourselves, we can't avoid being critical of ourselves, but there's a difference between being critical and being aware. I feel like this time has allowed us all to like reflect on things that we do, and not necessarily just things that we do, but why we do them. So if I have a certain attitude towards someone, I was able to be like, oh, it's actually this pattern that's making me bug out whenever we speak, you know? So just being able to like scan your body and really just know like what's going on. And I think that it's something that if you don't make it too critical, is something that is just so positive. So I really want to continue that trait of being self-aware, but in a way that is not critical to myself. And then step number 2, or point number 2, is health. We have to, like, that's the thing, is that everyone in the world has to take care of their health right now. But not only do we have to, we really should. I feel like the fact that we're forced to do things like put on hand sanitizer and take vitamins every day. I used to have hand sanitizer in my bag anyways all the time, but like I didn't always take vitamins. And like COVID, some of us have lost people to it, but it's really showed us like the fact that health is very important. And you can tell about all the risks that affect people that have been passing on from COVID, that it's not necessarily just COVID, but it's the combination of COVID and the illnesses that they already had. So it's just so important to take care of our health. And in this time where there's so little that we can control, health seems like something that we really can try. And I feel like I'm preaching to myself because, child, that's one of my big goals this year, is take care of my health. But I'm not going to get into that in this video. But yeah, it's very important. That's point number 2 for 2021. We're being healthy, guys. Like, I'm not saying cutting out everything that is wrong or whatever, but I think just being more conscious of what we're doing to our bodies and ourselves. And that also includes mental health. If you can, please go to therapy. If not, like, look for journal prompts. There are so many ways that we can take care of ourselves mentally, spiritually. Get a devotion book. Guys, take care of your health, you know? Okay, so let's go to point number 3. Curate your space. I love this one. I know lots of us are forced to be at home, and home isn't always a comfortable space for all of us. Personally, I love my home. Like, even the fact that my mom's lounge is in my favorite colors just makes me so excited. But you have to curate your space in the sense that what you can control, you try to. So, in terms of social media, unfollow things that are too negative, unfollow people that are hurting your feelings, unfollow things that are triggering on your phone. Literally, whenever you have time, and we always have time, where like if you finish your timeline, because people are getting tired of their phones, you finish your timeline, go to 2018, it's 2021 now, and start deleting photos unless it's something that is like really huge in your life. Get rid of it. The space that you have, whatever you can control in your bedroom or whatever, try like put some effort into it. I've also been reshuffling things in my room, trying to just make it cuter, because I'm like, I spend a lot of time here. It has to be visually stimulating, and it has to be a calm space. So you just have to decide what exactly you engage with. And then point number 4, focus on small goals. I know we all had to get over it, and it's okay that a lot of goals last year weren't met. But guys, it's so important that we note that a lot of it was out of our control, and because of that, it can be a bit scary to make these huge goals. And I feel like this is a time where you can focus on smaller goals. So instead of saying I'm going to do this in this year, let's focus on what you're going to do in this 3 months. I've actually broken up my year into quarters, and I have goals that I've completely decided on for the first quarter. And then based on how those go, I'm going to keep on doing it after March, then it's the next quarter. But I think it's so important to focus on the small goals. And even when being organized is so helpful, because when you do like those little to-do lists, as much as you check things off, you're just like, yeah, that's me. You know what I mean? It's so important also to then celebrate when the small goals are achieved, because be easy on yourself. It's, it's not easy, but we need to focus on things that are not immediate, but things that are easy to trace, that won't make you feel too overwhelmed, because we have to take care of our mental space. I literally got nervous. Sometimes I don't watch Cyril's address because I'm like, I don't know what this guy's gonna say, and I'm not in the mood for bad news, and at the same time I want to be informed. But so basically just take it a day at a time if you can. With the things that you can take a day at a time, please do that. And then point number 5, and the last point and the most personal point for me, is be kinder to yourself. Be kinder to yourself. Be kinder to yourself, okay? Be kind to yourself. Be kinder to yourself. Oh my gosh. That is something that I have been so bad at. And you know that saying where they're like, if you wouldn't speak to your friend like that, then don't speak about yourself like that. I really never use that, because I can be so harsh on myself. And even when it's sarcastic or jokingly, I make a lot of jokes about myself. And sometimes when I make those jokes, I know myself that it's not a ha-ha moment. It's actually kind of sad. So I think it's so important that we need to be kind. And as I've said earlier in this video, we can't control so much. So it's not the time to be hard on yourself. This is not the time, I promise. If hopefully you live until 2022 or 2023, when hopefully this virus is over, that's when you can be hard on yourself, but right now is really not the time. We all deserve a break. A lot has happened. A lot of grieving has happened. A lot of grieving has been rushed. A lot of things have not been processed. We just need a break. So be kinder to yourself, and it's just important to cut ourselves some slack. And I really do hope that this year is better, but not to be a negative Nelly, but I really think that the main thing is focusing on the things that you can control, and the things that you can't, you can pray about, you can hope for, stuff like that. I can pray and hope that the pandemic ends, whatever, but I can actually do the things that I need to do to be healthy and better. So yeah, that was so rude. Anyways, so yeah, I really hope that this is helpful or insightful, or just made you think a bit. And I hope that we have a great year. Guys, please do let me know what kind of stuff that you guys want on this channel that is probably around my topics. Don't ask me for things that I'm not going to do reviews on cars because I don't know anything about cars. But ask for things. I should be giving you guys more content. I will be. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you for being on this channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Yours in construction, Miss Kelly Gama.
The mere physical level. Your skills are now